Hello and good evening everyone. My name is Ishraf Nazmi bin Muhammad Muzi. So today I am going to continue my assessment, which is the interview project about air pollution in Malaysia. So here I have invited my friend Haswan for the interview session. Haswan, do you know about air pollutions that happen in Malaysia?
Yes, I know a little bit.
Okay. So before I proceed to the next part, I am going to ask him some general question about himself. So the first question is, can you tell me your full name?
My full name is Muhammad Nur Hassan Shah bin Asmat.
And how old are you?
I am 21 years old this year.
So where do you live right now?
Right now, I live at Kampung Burungis Toran.
Are you working, and you are working as what?
For now, I'm not working.
So what is your religion?
I am Muslim.
And what is your gender?
Of course, I'm a male. You can see it yourself.
So the next question is, what is your race?
My race is Brunei.
So can you tell me a little bit about your educational background?
I take UPSR in SK Unggun Manggatar, and then I took PT3 at SMK Agama Kota Kinabalu, and I took SPM at SMK Tubawon, and last I took SCPM at College Tingkatan 6 Kota Kinabalu, and now I am continuing my study for degree at UITM.
So what is your status right now?
Oh, status. I am taken. Sorry.
For the next question is, how many family members do you have?
I have 4 family members, including me, my father, my mother, and I have 1 younger brother.
Okay. So I have done asking him about some general question about himself. For the next part, I am going to ask him about the issue question, which is air pollution in Malaysia. So for the first question is, what do you know about air pollution? In other words, what is air pollution?
Yo, what's up? It's me again, your boy, Aswan. In my opinion, personally, I think air pollution is the quality of the air is so poor that because of the chemical substance that came from other causes.
Great answer. For the second question is, what are the major causes of air pollution in Malaysia?
Oh, in Malaysia,
Yes.
I think the major causes of air pollution in Malaysia is, firstly, I think because of the smoke that release from the vehicle that can gather and can cause haze. Next, I think it is from the open burning activity of a garbage from the local people that also release smoke that contains many bad chemical substances. Last but not least, I think the causes of air pollution in Malaysia also because of the release of chlorofluorocarbon gas, CFC gas. The CFC gas come from refrigerator or air conditioner, like that. So that is what cause of the air pollution in Malaysia, in my opinion, the major cause.
Wow.
Wow.
Good sharing.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you.
So I have done asking him about all questions that I supposed to ask him. Thank you for sharing your opinion about air pollution that happens in Malaysia. Thank you also for having your time for answering all my questions. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Sarlina Binti Silong, and today I'm going to interview my friend, which is for my interview project. So today I'm with Nurul Sharmimi. Hello Sharmimi, thank you for coming to this interview session.
Hi Sarina, thank you for having me.
Okay. Basically, I'm going to ask about your thoughts on air pollution in Malaysia. And before we start, can you introduce your full name, your age, and where do you live now?
Hello, my name is Nurul Sharmimi binti Bakri. I am 20 years old and currently live at Taman Semara, Tawau.
Okay. Are you currently working or what?
No, I'm still study and I don't have any employment at this moment.
Then can you tell me what is your race, religion, and gender?
My race is Bugis. I am a Muslim and of course, I am a woman.
Yeah, obviously. So, can you tell me a bit about your educational background?
I've just finished my matriculation this year and I'm thinking to future my studying in degree.
That was great. So, may I know about your status and how many family members do you have?
I'm still single and I have 9 family members.
Okay, that was actually 10 general questions. And thanks for answering me. Okay, now I will further this interview session by asking you questions about air pollution in Malaysia. So, Sharmimi, do you know what are the effects of air pollution in Malaysia?
Well, obviously, air pollution in Malaysia affects all things. It is harmful to our health and it impacts the environment, reducing visibility and blocking sunlight, causing acid rain, harming forests, wildlife, and agriculture. Air pollution causes muscles in the lung to contract, making it difficult to breathe. Exposed to the polluted air also can cause sore throat, kagi, lung inflammation, and permanent lung damage. Not to forget, wildlife can experience many of the same negative health effects of air pollution that humans do. Damage to respiratory system is the most common effect on animals, but neurological problems and skin irritations are also common. While plants and crops grow less when exposed to the long-term air pollution. Actually, there are many other ways that air pollution affects living things, such as damaging the habitat, water, and food sources that plants and animals need to survive.
Okay, that was a great answer. So far, we only know about the effects of air pollution on humans, but humans actually unaware of the negative effects of air pollution on animals and plants. In your opinion, what are the ways to prevent air pollution in Malaysia?
I think air quality warnings and take action on poor quality days can help prevent air pollution in Malaysia and reduce the risk of harm to those who are most vulnerable. Reducing car usage and choosing a clean transportation method is always helpful, especially on days with high level of air pollution. Besides, creating products from recycled materials are also one of the ways to prevent air pollution in Malaysia. Imagine all complex processes needed to create new items from scratch. Each stage of the manufacture from raw materials is accompanied by emissions of polluting particles, heavy metals, chemicals, and greenhouse gases. It also takes more energy to make new items from raw materials, increasing the environmental footprint, which is including the air pollution that is produced of those products, compared with those products that are made from recycled materials.
Yes, I agree with your opinion because since recycled products have already been extracted and processed, So manufacturing the same products for the second time will require less energy intensive, which can reduce air pollution in Malaysia. That was a wonderful thought, and I would like to thank to you for coming in this interview session, and I really appreciate your time.
You're welcome.
Hello and good morning. Today I would like to discuss the air pollution issue in Malaysia with my friend Hannah. I would like to ask you some general and issue specific questions. So, can we get started?
Yes, of course. So, what are the questions?
I will start with the general question. First and foremost, could you briefly introduce yourself?
Hello, I am Hana Batrisha binti Ahmad. I am 23-year-old full-time undergraduate student at IIUM Gombak. For your information, I am a final year student and this semester will be my last.
Oh, I see. I wish you all the best in your undergraduate studies and plans after graduation. Next, we will proceed to another general question. Where do you live or stay at this moment?
Thank you for your kind words. In response to the questions, I am currently staying with my parents because I am single and a student. My house is located in the rural district of Bera Pahang. I live at home with my family, which include my father, mother, older brother, and younger sister.
Thank you for responding to that question. I will now move on to the issue specific question. For the first question, what effect does air pollution have on Malaysian health in your opinion?
Based on my personal experience, the area where my home is located is always exposed to air pollution. Some of my neighbors make the open burning in my neighborhood. As the result, my family and I sometimes undergo certain short-term effects or symptoms such as itchy eye, coughing, shortness of breath, and asthma due to the excessive smoke that comes from illegal activities. Moreover, the air pollution also resulted in the long-term effects on humans, especially when they are always exposed continuously to the harmful gases and particles in the air. For instance, some of them could be affected or diagnosed with diseases like lung cancer, cardiovascular diseases, chronic or respiratory illness, and others.
Oh, it's like that. I am now aware that air pollution has long-term and short-term effect on humans. The next question is, who is more at risk of air pollution in Malaysia?
In general, children are more susceptible to illnesses associated with pollution because their immune system are naive and much weaker compared to healthy adults. Next, the elderly also have a higher risk to be associated with the illness due to the air pollution. They have a higher prevalence of heart disease, which may make it harder to counter pollution damage. In addition, the older bodies are less able in general to fend the damage because of the aging process.
Thank you for spending time and having a conversation with me about the air pollution issue. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care.
You're most welcome. I am also delighted to be here with you. With you here today. See you again. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Nurasima binti Ali Maldan and my number matrix is BC1110018. And today I'm going to do assessment which is interview project. So I'm going to start my interview. Um, I interview Mr. Rizan regarding evolution. Hi Mr. Can you introduce yourself?
My name is Rizan Alimadan. I'm from Taugau, Sabah, and currently I study at Suri Kembangan Selangor.
Okay, thank you. Second, I know what your education background and what your employment.
I'm graduated from UNITA International University with bachelor degree in management. Then I'm graduated at 2019, and currently I work as an assistant manager at the Piau Kilan Airport, which is one seafood industry in Malaysia.
Can I ask about why people advise to reduce their physical activity levels during air pollution episode?
As we know, air pollution is a danger for us, danger for Earth. So, because air pollution can affect our long-term health, such as heart disease and lung cancer, and air pollution also can cause long-term damage to our brain, nerve, kidney, and liver and other organs. And some scientists suspect air pollution can also but effect.
Okay, my second question is, do you consider acid rain as air pollution?
Okay, before I answer this question, I would like to explain a little bit regarding the acid rain. Acid rain is caused by chemical reaction that occur when compounds like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide are released into the air. These substances can rise very high into the atmosphere, where they mix and react with water, oxygen, and other chemicals to form acid pollution. So my answer for this question, yes. Acid rain is one of the consequences of air pollution because a gas produced from burning of fuel react with oxygen in the air and water vapor and transforming into acid to fall into the earth's surface and as a rain.
Okay, my last question, I would like to ask an addition question. The question is how your opinion we can reduce prevent evolution.
Okay, regarding this one, I think government, community, nation should be cooperate to monitor the air pollution. For example, reduce or eliminate plastic and goods to use and avoiding burning leaf, fresh, other material. And the last is avoid using gas power long and gardening.
I think that's all my question for today, and thank you to spend time with my interview.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Baraini binti Basri. My metric number is BC21110080. I'm a student of the University Malaysia Sabah. The purpose of my interviewing you today is to complete my group UB assignment. Okay, I will interview you on the topic of our assignment, which is air pollution. Before we starting, can you introduce yourself first?
Waalaikumsalam, Ibrahim. My name is Fazmin Hamid Izairi bin Nurjan Alus Zain. That's all.
Okay, I want to ask two questions. The first question is, as a Malaysian, what will you do to improve air quality in our country? The second question is, how is air pollution connected to sustainable development in Malaysia? What is your answer to these two questions?
For the first question which is the assimilation. What will you do to improve air quality in our country? So, to improve our air quality in our country is very important for us, which is that what we do as a Malaysian. So, the first step is to grow a garden. There are different plants that could be grown that give the air the nutrient it needs to be clean. So by growing garden is an easy way to take the small step toward creating cleaner air. The second one is we can also use public transportation. Taking public transportation is an easy way for someone to get to where they need to be without adding to the pollution around them and therefore cutting down a vehicle emission. This is help reduce air pollution in developing countries and local communities. For the last one is we can also recycle. It is take more energy and natural resources to make a new product for us. By using more energy and resources, the amount of air pollution produced also increase. The amount of energy and natural resources will be reduced by recycling previously used items. For the next question, how is the air condition related pollution to sustainable development in Malaysia? Development is the focus of a developing country like Malaysia. Development that brings a positive impact to the country but also still has its own negative impact. Emission of pollutant fumes from industrial factories is a major factor in the occurrence of air pollution. So that's for me. I hope it's enough for you. Thank you for having me, miss. I hope to see you in the future, okay?
Thank you, sir. See you again.
Yeah.